Let's... Oh, fuck, okay. So they're there. I could get to that one. Let's hit this one. That spot. Duncan can make a break for... beside me in hopes they don't have grenades, I guess. She can get AP +1, Poison Fog. So we're gonna buff ourselves and then start to make a break for it with... What does she have? She has a mini grenade launcher. Shit, son. Okay. Detonate all mines currently active. Ooh. Ooh, indeed. Alright. Run up here. What's her pistol look like? We can aim and take a shot, or lob a grenade. Bam! She's got... She's gonna get shot. Great, whatever. Saw that coming. Ooh, snapsicles. Okay then. You can toss a heal there, because it's gonna be desperately needed. Duncan, actually, who has... I don't have any buff spells. Great. Let me see if I can just drop this guy. I'm apparently healing 4 health per round. So if I start moving up, I'm gonna get shot by this one, but at least I'm not stuck behind that. She can move up. Take a shot. And he is gonna drop next round? Okay. So if I book it up this way, I can start shooting at him. Yeah, let's do that. She's gotta start moving. I just don't want to have, like, get hit by that. Spray and pray. Whatever, I hit something. As long as I can spread some of the damage around, it's not that bad. Aw, what is Hyper doing that's being silly? Oh, salty, never mind. That makes more sense, that's very much a him thing. Let's try and drop him. He can hang behind for a second. We'll keep moving ourselves up. Move her up and take a shot. Let's buff back here. She can start booking it. Yeah, let's go for there. Move myself up. And try and strip some armor off these guys. Ouch. That's not gonna be good. Oh, that's definitely not gonna be good. Ugh. What the hell am I getting myself into in here? Alright, I'm gonna have to stop, like, or start popping consumables. Alright, Duncan. Oh, that's me. Never mind. Heal yourself. Let's get these guys to move so that I have a little bit of room to keep going up. Let's... Yeah, let's go with these two first. Who am I gonna want? I gotta get him up, but I also need to make sure that I can heal this next round. Let's toss a cloud over there. Okay, so apparently it's just gonna hit that one. That sucks. try and burn this thing down. Oh, fuck, that's gonna suck. Okay. Got that one. I need to, like, pump damage into one of these somehow. Let's just start doing something. Don't even care. Let's try and shoot something. And then I guess run up. Oh, it's got a shotgun. Fuck. Okay, so I've got a trauma kit on her. That's not too bad. So I can move myself up. Use a med kit. She can heal Duncan. Okay. It's Enforcer. She can keep moving up, I guess. Duncan. Fuck. Just go for this. Let's try and take some of these down somehow. Miss, miss. Thank God that's a miss. Ugh, really? You're gonna slow me? Piece of shit. So this one I can... I need to just take this out so I don't have like things running up behind me. Literally just plinking away with a little bit of damage. So sad. Let's... Ooh. Buff that. Ooh, I have an elemental fetish? Okay. Murder. Let's just keep trying to shoot things. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I've got grenades, right? God damn it. I'm gonna use the elemental to, like, soak some damage. .3 AP. Didn't fail, so that's pretty darn good. Next closest to enemies. Bam. Keep smacking away. Flip over to what's her tits, and let's lob a grenade over this way. Ooh. Nice, we blew some stuff up. Let's try and do that. Nice, perfect. One miss, and a two. At least hit something. Duncan, let's just make you run. Doesn't even matter. We should hopefully be clear now. Other than this little bot that's gonna start shooting things. Sniper me's business, stay in cover. Okay. Where the hell's the sniper then? God damn it. Single bolt. And moving up to cover. Run, run, run. That away. Can she make it to the other cover? She can. Stop shooting at me. Ouch. Okay, so that's not cover apparently. Let's get these two to move out of the scene. Should I keep her there? Hells no. Can I make it? I can make it there. That's perfect. Duncan can make it there. He's gonna take a shot at my butt. Or not. How far up can this little bugger make it? Let's get him up to there. And get myself the hell out. Come on. Stop shooting me in the butt. And run. We're good. Made it out alive. The rat shaman guides you from the doorway on the street through an eternity of winding alleys, damp sub-basements, and empty buildings. Stumbling through refuse and filth, you make your way into the sewers below Victoria Harbor. It reeks down here, but it's quiet. Gobbet stops, sniffs, and wipes her eyes with the back of her wrist. Her rat squeaks softly in the folds of her clothing. The dwarf watches her silently for a moment, then moves closer and gently takes her hand. In the dim light of the sewer, you can see that they're nearly the same age. No more than 20. 21, tops. What were their names? She keeps her head down and tells it to the floor. The troll you were talking to was Nightjar. He was our friend. The elf was called Gunshot. He was kind of an asshole, but I didn't need to see his head splattered everywhere like that. Nightjar was a good guy. Always had our backs. Isabel's and mine. Where to find a runner that you can actually trust. Are we clear? I think we've shaken them. She sniffs the air. Yeah, we're clear. Wu starts pacing, his boots splashing in the sewer water, creating echoes down the tunnel. You can feel the tension coming off him in waves. This is bullshit. I'm done messing around in alleyways and sewers. I'm done running from cops. He pokes a thumb at his chest and spits his anger forth in a raspy growl. For fuck's sakes, I am a cop. We noticed. There's a Lone Star agent sergeant dead back there. Damn it. She was... Wu starts to choke up. He struggles against it, fighting to maintain control. But he needs a minute to recover. He finally manages to pull it together, but he's raw. When he speaks again, his voice is seething and hoarse. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Hong Kong cops, but I'm calling in some Lone Star backup from home. I'm gonna get some of my own people down here. Then we're gonna find Raymond and figure out what the hell's going on. The little orc shrugs. Whatever you say, big guy. You have fun with that. She looks over at her friend. They both nod. Iz and I are out of here. Best of luck finding your friend. Your friend died in a hail of sniper fire. You're not gonna do anything about it? Of course we're gonna do something about it. In fact, we're gonna do two things. Run and hide. Look, we got you to safety, but now we are done with this shit. We don't intend to die for you. Wu isn't listening. You can see on his face that he's already written the orc girl off. He pulls the security-grade PDA from his holster on his left leg, raises it, and starts tapping the buttons with a meaty finger. The Lone Star logo on the back of the device looks shiny and official. He stops, confused, then taps it again harder. The red flashing image on the PDA reflects in his goggles. What the hell? I'm locked out of the network. He looks up at you. My law enforcement status has been revoked. I don't believe it. They're saying there's an APB out on us, Gorman. You and me both. Figures much. You heard them on the loudspeaker. They knew our names. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Wu stares at the wall, a storm raging across his face. Fucking hell. His hand clenches into a fist around his PDA. This just keeps getting worse. He leans forward as if to punch the wall, his knuckles rasping against it softly. A pantomime of barely constrained rage. Suddenly, he turns and slings his PDA at the far wall. It hits hard, bounces back, and clatters to the ground at his feet. He looks down at it, spent. The orc mouths an okay to herself, eyebrows raised. And on that note, I think it's time for us to say goodbye. Come on, Isabel, let's... She's cut off by the sudden smashing noise as her friend's boot comes crashing down on the PDA at Wu's feet. Dwarf looks at her work, unsatisfied, and brings her boot down again and again and again until there's nothing left but a snarl of plastic housing, broken glass, and circuit board. Looks up at Wu, her chest heaving, and points at the pile of scrap she's created. Police issued. They can trace you through that. She turns to you, hand out. Yours too. It's on the network. Hand her your PDA. Well, there goes all my free upgraded points. Bury our own. You crush the PDA into shards under your foot while Isabel looks on blankly. Good. She looks over at Gobbet, sighs, then reaches into her jacket pocket, pulling out 2 new PDAs. She hands them to you and Duncan. Burners. I suppose it's the least we can do, after your help back there. Let's just say we're a little snacky, a little peckish. Isabel isn't listening. She's staring open-mouthed into her own PDA, its bluish glow illuminating her horrified expression. Gobbet, we gotta go. Right now. Isabel's voice is monotone, but empathic. She holds up her PDA to show to her friend. They're after us, too. Her screen displays a local newscast. Your own face stares blankly back at you from the upper left corner of the screen. Oh god. And in breaking news, just under an hour ago, Hong Kong port authorities were involved in a firefight with members of a terrorist cell linked to the mainland city-state of Henan. The battle left 3 terrorists dead, along with an unconfirmed number of Hong Kong police officers. Your image winks out, replaced by a scowling image of Duncan Wu, a mugshot from a long time ago, before Raymond. Our sources report the Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Gorman DeWolf, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Really weird when I can do, like, shitty news things. Leave the radio guy to do dumb crap. Low-rise photographs of Gobbet and Isabel pop up on the screen, replacing Duncan Wu. Oh shit. Colon officials report that the terrorist cell, known as the White Star, maintains ties to the state of Hainan, and it's, holy crap in words, purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups from UCAS, city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force's Special Duties Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Crate of the Special Duties Unit, who will now be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbour. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate. She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain the motive for tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, more like a corporate mouthpiece than a cup. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists, and I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. She looks directly into the camera. If you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap in the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network or take a picture, our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. The Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back to her belt. For a moment, there's no sound, but the roar of sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobbet bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. Her rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before. But now we are well and truly fucked. We'll deal with it, Duncan. We always do. Not this time, Gorman. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what it comes with. Or, I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. And the two of us will be hunted down right alongside you. We gotta go deep. Hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. We've gotta get to them, or we've gotta get them off the grid too. Way off. Hey, Lone Star, you got a security license, right? That means you've got a SIN too. Of course I have a SIN. I wouldn't be able to get paid otherwise. Other criminals in Low-Live go SINless. That means you can be traced. Both of you. You get spotted by a drone or security camera, get ID'd by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, and the HKPF will know just where to find you. I know how a system identification number works, Runner. Etiquette. Oh, we can use our etiquette. Yee, we picked Shadowrunner. We're gonna have to burn our sins if we're gonna survive this. The two women nod. You got that right, Seattle. We're just as screwed as you are. Me and Iz, we were listed as your accomplices. And we can't afford to get caught. For you to get caught. You'll lead them to us, one way or another. DNA samples, things we've told you, astral residue, I don't know, cop stuff. The little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a decision, or a slight decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat, resigned. We need to get your sins burned. Delete you from the record books. All of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Beyond the fact that that's insane, will that even work? If we burn our sins, go off the grid like that, won't they just redouble their efforts and find us? Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with the siren, or with the siren conspicuously absent? I can't speak. It's just like one of those terrible things as I start to try and do this. Let's just get on with it. What do we have to do? Delete our identities across the Matrix network sounds hard. Yeah, it's very difficult. I can't do it. Some people can. Organizations. Expert systems. We gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who can, or who has the kind of pull it takes to burn a sin and hide us from the cops. Kindly Cheng. Some sort of super decker? No, Kindly's no decker. She's what's known as a straw sandal, kind of a middle manager for the Yellow Lotus Syndicate. They're triad. Kindly Cheng controls all of the illegal activity in our neighborhood. Smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Is the Yellow Lotus a syndicate or retail outlet? Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Cheng is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kowloon's underground. She has soldiers, resources. She's smart, and she is not to be underestimated. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Cheng is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Wait a minute, you know this woman? We've only met her once or twice. Nightjar was the one who worked with her. Like I said, she's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowrunners for the cops. Or for the corpse. Kindly Cheng is our fixer. Just stay on her good side, you'll have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings us all hell down on us. Okay, gotta get the heck out of here. Climbing up. I'm assuming there's just nothing else in here. About to leave this location? Hells yes.